Hello, Cancers. Welcome to my channel, Simone Speaks. This is going to be a mid-June love reading for all Cancers. It is not only for Cancer Sun or Cancer Rising. This also is a video for Cancer Moon, Cancer Venus, all right? So I hope that June has been treating you guys very well. A little astrology heads up, we do have Gemini new moon tomorrow. So I hope that you Cancers are looking forward, to some positive changes in your life. I have done the Scorpio reading already, as well as Libra. So you guys are really intertwined and close to those two signs at this time, as well as Gemini for some reason. And I will be cranking out the Pisces video probably after you guys, if not very soon, okay? So I do wish you guys an amazing June. Let's go ahead, Cancers, and do a nice big shuffle. I'm going to be doing a Celtic spread for you guys today. And this is a general love reading, so if it applies to you, like I always say, that's awesome, that's amazing. You know, I really hope that all these love videos could resonate with every single sign, but the reality is that, you know, generals don't normally do that. So take what applies to you and seriously leave the rest, okay? This is for single Cancer. Scorpio keeps coming up here, so you definitely keep with the Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah, this is for single Cancers, married Cancers, engaged Cancers. I feel there's a little message here for everybody, so that's pretty nice. So the first two cards we have here, Cancer, is Two of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. So the Two of Swords, Cancer, is quite a dicey card for me, for you guys, because what the Two of Swords I feel here is talking about is the lack of knowledge, the lack of having some kind of knowledge or information that you need in order to make the next step. So what I see here for married Cancers is that you possibly could be wanting to have a child with somebody, married, single, whatever, but maybe you don't have confidence in this person yet, okay? So you're not really sure if this person is like the one for you, basically. And then what I'm picking up with single Cancers with the Two of Swords, wow, is that exactly the Moon card. Okay, the Moon card literally just supported what I was about to say. So yeah, a lot of you single Cancers out here, I feel, are talking to more than one person at this time. And what it feels like to me is that you are under the assumption that there is secrets about a fellow water sign, or could be any sign, honestly speaking. I'm seeing especially Aries for some reason, which is Aries is fire, okay? So definitely could be here with a fire sign. I'm going to ahead and move this over very carefully. Very nice here. Okay, so that's literally all your cards, Cancer. Yeah, I'll just start with these cards. Okay, so you Cancers have Two of Swords upright, 10 of Pentacles upright, 3 of Cups upright. That's in your distant past. Don't just plaster on a meaning to the 3 of Cups. I know a lot of people love to say 3 of Cups, you know, is a shortcut jump to affair, third party. Doesn't have to necessarily be that. So I'm going to go through all the cards to find out for you guys. The World is recent past. Your crowning is 4 of Pentacles. Your future card is a Death card, Scorpio, Major Arcana. So this is what I'm going to say here. For the Cancer females that are not taken, okay, the word taken comes up here. I definitely do see a Scorpio male. Could be female for some of you guys, that's coming back in your life towards the 22nd of June, all right? So it's like not too far off from the 12th today to the 22nd. So it's basically that time frame where I see that you single or looking Cancers definitely could be back in a relationship with a Scorpio. So the other 4 cards you have here, Cancer, is the High Priestess, which I love for you guys because the High Priestess is all about being in tune with oneself. Of course, the High Priestess has a lot of other meanings, right? But for you Cancers in this love spread, this card is saying to me that you guys are getting more and more in tune and in alignment with your feelings. So I do feel that for a while, Cancers, your emotions were controlling you. Your emotions were kind of guiding you down wrong paths. I see here like wrong alleys, wrong paths, like something about, deep and scary and not positive. But I do feel with this Gemini new moon, Cancer, that definitely could change. In your environment, you actually do have the moon card. So I think it is safe to say, Cancer, that this Gemini new moon could be bringing out even more feelings out of you. And I feel that once those emotions are being pulled out of you, basically, extracted out of you, I feel then you'll be able to clearly try to, and I did use the word try, okay, not all of you will actually do this, but there's definitely something here, Cancer, about trying to get your emotions under tap here. And so it's like once you are able to do that, I feel that you'll be more guided into a better direction with more people, attracting better relationships, because there's something here about not having the best of times with somebody or getting into petty arguments. Scorpio have a little bit of this, but more geared towards career and coworkers and business affiliations. But I feel for you Cancers, it's actually strictly love, okay, where you're getting into these petty arguments with people that you care about. So that obviously is a problem, right? When you care about somebody so deeply that you're getting in tiffs with them and you feel that, you're pushing, they're pulling, that can feel like tension, okay? So hopes and fears is 5 of Cups. So we do have lots of kind of like, I want to use the word Debbie Downer, Cancer. So there definitely is a little bit of Debbie Downer energy here, okay? Your final card is 4 of Cups. So that's like, not progressing. So 5 of Cups, then 4 of Cups. So a step down. Okay. So that definitely could be the case here, is that going into, mid-June, it's like you Cancers are taking a step back. Okay. And this is the message for, I feel, singles, married couple, where you're taking a step back. Okay. You're going back to check something out, understand something. Okay, the Wheel, the 2 of Wands, and the Sun card wants to pull out here. So as you know, Cancer, the Sun card, Major Arcana, is actually a very, very beautiful card, and it represents Leo. So yes, I do feel that you guys could definitely be in some kind of disagreement battle, I want to call it, with a fire sign. That is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The other 2 cards you have here, Cancer, is 2 of Wands, the Wheel, number 10. So the first sentence of the Wheel card says, delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. So that definitely is supported here, Cancer, with the 10 of Pentacles. So I do feel that the scenario, especially you young female Cancers I see here, the scenario you could find yourself in going into mid-June, almost said mid-March, that's weird, mid-June, is that, okay, they're telling me that there definitely could be some similar energy from March. So if you want to, January, March, April. So if you want to go back on my channel and look up some March videos, you can do so. Okay, that's for somebody out here. But yeah, for you single Cancers out here, especially the females, what I'm picking up strongly is that you could find yourself in a situation, Cancer, in which your money is going well, your work life is going great, you're getting lots of hours, people want to see more of you, people want to, add you on for an extra shift. And at the same time, Cancer, your love life, I feel, is taking a beating. All right, that's the easiest way I can put it. And I feel that for a lot of you guys, you're looking to make a change, like a big change. And I did say for you Cancers that you and Scorpio on my radar are strongly, heavily on my radar because I feel that you guys in particular want to make big changes. This change could be work. This change could be love. This change could be about a relationship with a Scorpio. I feel it heavily, or a fellow Cancer, water sign Pisces. So, the moon card is Pisces major arcana Cancer, but it also does extend to Scorpio and it does extend to Cancer and Scorpio, not just Pisces. So this is basically like the holy water trio here. And to go a little bit deeper, Cancer, the moon card is going to reveal things. So I do see this being very, very helpful with work, extremely. There's going to be things with work, Cancer, that you didn't notice before. And then I feel that once you catch these things with work, Four of Pentacles, that could change your love life. It's kind of like the best way I can describe it, Cancer, it's almost like a washer and dryer scenario where one thing's drying over here, one thing's getting sorted out over here, and then as you're sorting that out, Cancer, one thing over here is getting sorted out, okay? And it's like the more you sort this out, this gets sorted out. So you can't put a new wash on unless you put the old stuff to dry. So what Spirit's saying here is that when it comes to old relationship, if you're wanting to recycle something, resurrect something, Cancer, you cannot do that unless you put the old stuff to dry, to hang, to be packed away. Yes. So that is the task at hand here, is to shuffle some things out, okay? There needs to be some things, I get the word declutter. So this actually could be, okay, Cancer, this is general, once again, I have to repeat myself, but this is general, so it's not going to resonate with every single person, but there definitely could be a possibility here, Cancer, that there is like lots of people involved, okay? Like it's just too many people, and I feel that Spirit's saying here, put the brakes on it because it's getting like out of hand. And what I see here, a direct correlation is that too many people is actually equaling to not being settled with one person. So especially if you're a dating Cancer out here, or you could be married, okay, you could be married and you're sneaking around, it's a possibility, or the person you're married to sneaking around on you. But either way, Cancer, there is some kind of correlation here with Three of Cups, having lots of people, being in lots of people's business, you're just a part of a lot of people's lives right now. With love, I feel here, and Four of Pentacles is like the hoarder card, where you're not wanting to give anything out. You don't want to push the envelope, so to speak. You don't want to see what's around the corner. You're really comfy with staying with where you are. But I do feel that there definitely could be somebody here, Cancer, deep down that loves you. If you're a cross watcher, I feel that deep down you know that you love this Cancer. And this could be, I'm getting again, Scorpio, Aries, Leo. Taurus, Capricorn, Aries. Fire again. Water again. So this definitely could be a case where deep down, Cancer, somebody loves you or you love somebody else, right? But you don't want to admit it to yourself, I feel here. You're not sure if you should invest in this relationship. So what the cards are saying here, Cancer, is give it more time, okay? Let it unravel at the seams. I'm also hearing the phrase bursting at the seams. So let it unravel, Cancer. Let it unravel. So Prince of Wands, upright, immediate action. So definitely could be somebody here who wants to rekindle something for sure. I definitely see somebody here who wants to rekindle something. Now, for those that are married, I do see conflict here strongly with a Capricorn, Taurus, Leo. So this could be this could be a distant, okay, this is for strictly married couples. This could be a case in which either you or your partner has a Cancer, Pisces, Leo, and the other signs I just said before that, who want to come back and either talk to you or your partner. There's somebody around your relationship that I feel is like wanting to charge in. So kind of like nosy energy, I feel here, like wanting to fish out your relationship and like tell you what's going on. But in reality, I feel that they have no business there, and that message is strictly for married couples, okay? So back to singles. That's just one card that wanted to come out. So yeah, so back to singles. In your hopes and fears, Cancer, you got Five of Cups. So what that means to me is that you feel that you've already lost a battle, Cancer, and that's why you're not really putting out anything new. Okay? And Spirit's telling me that for a lot of you guys, that's actually okay, because it may not be the right time. And because you know, Ten of Pentacles, that you're busy with work and the world, Major Arcana, recent past, because you know, Cancer, that you have lots of responsibility and lots of people counting on you, you may not want to fill back up someone's cup, so to speak. You may not want to offer something again. You may want to wait for things to kind of settle and get information before you make your next step. And for some reason, I feel great solace in this for you Cancers. Like with doing that, with waiting and I guess seeing things out, I feel like is a really good option because it doesn't put you in a compromising situation. Because I just feel for some reason, Cancer, that if you're going to try and charge in like your own card of chariot this month, I feel that it could backfire. So I feel that for the cross watcher watching for you, Cancer, they may not like that idea of you holding back, taking your time, being slow, you know, being kind of analytical. But I think for you Cancers, it's like the best bet because it's not telling somebody 100% yes, right? Like especially if you're not sure, Cancer, you know, you wouldn't want to lie to somebody. So if you're a cross watcher, once again, watching for a Cancer, you may want this Cancer to just lie to you, or just tell you yes, but you have to know that if they're not in the place to tell you yes, and this also could be applying to wanting to have a baby once again, okay, whether you're single, married, engaged, whatever, this also could apply to the idea of wanting to have a baby. And I think that your Cancer partner is not really sold on the idea just yet. Okay, they're not convinced that this is something that I should invest in. Okay, they're warming up to it. They're getting there, right? They're getting there. Slowly but surely, they're getting there, but it may not be the right time. Okay, so I do feel that for this month. Okay, especially mid-June, 12th to the 22nd. For Cancers, I do feel that a lot of you guys with Cancers this month are going to have to respect Cancer's wishes. You're just going to have to respect that they're not ready, okay? Because you have lots of moon depiction here. Here's the moon here. Here's the moon here. Here's the moon here. Here's the moon as well as over here and over here. So this is about closing off a cycle, getting real with yourself, getting down to the nitty gritty, I feel. So a lot of you Cancers are needing time. So if you are a cross watcher watching for a Cancer, the message simply here is, pull another clarifier real quick. Fix my cards, my Virgo. Third house is showing. Perfectionist. Seven of Wands. So this is exactly what I feel, Cancer, and I just wanted the cards to support it. Okay, I just wanted the cards really honestly to support it. And you have another moon in the background here again. So how many moons do you have, Cancer? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The number 6, I don't know exactly the meaning behind the number 6. Okay. I would definitely encourage you to look it up. I have an idea, but I'm not going to tell you the wrong meaning. That wouldn't be very, very wise of me. So please look up the number 6 meaning for yourself. It could be 666, could be 66666, could be 4 6s, could be 1 6. I think for a lot of you guys, just 1 6 1 7. Okay. Look up the number and the meaning for 6. Look up the meaning and number for 7. But this is exactly what I wanted to show. Okay. And what I felt was coming up is that a lot of you Cancers do need to defend yourself. You do need to stand up for yourself. You do need to say, you know what? I'm getting two different scenarios here. It could be, the first thing for the Seven of Wands could be, and once again, this is fire. Okay, this is a fire card again, fire element. So you have lots of like tit for tat cards, Cancer, which I don't really like, but it makes sense to me. It really does for you guys. And so the first group of people I see for the Seven of Wands here, Cancer, is you are in an argument. Okay, you are in some kind of battle with somebody. Could be somebody you just released, could be an ex, could be somebody that you consider a lover, Lover. And then the other side of this is that I feel more so for ones that are already in a couple is that you do need to stand your ground. Okay. You do need to tell somebody, hey, I am not ready for this and that. Okay. Cause one bunch is that this card is geared towards arguments. And then the other bunch, this card is geared towards needing to tell somebody that I'm not quite ready for this. I'm not quite ready for that. This could be marriage. Actually, this could be somebody who wants to get married to you, Cancer. And, deep down, you're not ready. Like you don't really think that this is the right time. The last sentence here, Cancer, says, courageously stand up for yourself. I am getting strong Cancer, Sun, Cancer, Moon energy here. So I do feel that a lot of Cancer, Sun, Cancer, Moon, water sign babies, females, really could be feeling like your back is against the wall. Almost like somebody's forcing you to do something. Once again, this is for those that are in a relationship already. Like actual relationship. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. So this definitely does have energy, Cancer, of needing to draw the line in the sand here. Prince of Wands, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. So you have synchronicity here, Cancer. So this is really about, so what Spirit's saying here is that for those that are in a couple, okay, this is not going to be for everybody. So I don't want to say this very loosely, but it's a public video, so I really can't individually tell, who this relates to and who doesn't, unfortunately. In private, I can. My information's below. My email's below. Yes, some of you guys do need to tell, some of you guys need to tell somebody that you're not ready to get married. That's coming through very strongly here. And then, I don't know, for some reason it feels that if you tell that person that, you're afraid that you're going to break up the relationship. You're not going to be coupled up with this person if you tell them how you really feel. So I would definitely say, Cancer, the phrase here, bite the bullet's coming up. So, you don't really want to lie, right? You don't want to give somebody a false idea of what you want, of what you can give them. Because once again, Cancer, your crowning energy is Four of Pentacles upright. So I just feel that you Cancers are not ready to do something just yet. Especially those in relationship. The Sun card is Leo. The Two of Wands is about partnerships. Once again, coupled up. The Wheel, good card. King of Pentacles. So I'm going to put these three cards back here. And I'm going to pull an oracle card from my Angels in Abundance deck, okay? I do feel this video is coming to a close, okay? So it definitely does feel, Cancer, that on the money front, you will have no problems, okay? If you feel you have any problems with money, it's an illusion. Especially if you have Cancer in your chart. Heads up, Scorpio with Jupiter is still, here and alive and breathing and well. So don't for a second, Cancer, feel that you're not going to be affected by that. You are. The Ten of Pentacles show it. The World card shows it. The Wheel card shows it. The King of Pentacles shows it. So you're A-okay. You're doing just fine, Cancer. You're doing just fine. Majority of you guys are doing, I think all of you guys are, you're getting, you're finding your footing, Cancer, and that's all that matters, okay? Perfection is not attainable. Perfection's not real. So just take baby steps, okay? And that message also applies to having a child. Once again, there could be energy around you where somebody's wanting you to have a baby. I'm getting Capricorn and Cancer dynamic here. Cancer male, Capricorn female. So it could be that your wife here, Capricorn wife here, wants you to get, wants to get pregnant. And you're like, I don't think so. No way. I'm not ready for that. But somebody's wanting you to, and that's a very hard feeling, Cancer, is when you do love somebody, you do care for somebody, but you don't really want to just give up all the bags of tricks here. Like, you don't want to just give everything. Like, you don't want to, it's like when you're playing poker, Cancer, you don't want to show your best hand, right? You don't want to just, act like you have a winning hand. You want to lay low and then show the cards, right? Literally, it looks like somebody, could be playing poker, okay? And they have their cards to their chest and they have a good hand, but they don't want to show it. So it's all about timing. Sometimes these things take time. So the 2 oracle cards I pulled for you, Cancer, support this reading beautifully. Partnerships, donations, tithing, and charitable work. It couldn't be any clearer. So this is once again about incorporating your business life, your career life, professional life in a way that best suits you. So finding what works for you, Cancer, I feel is vital here. And then partnerships is about, relationship. I'm going to read this card to you. Let's go. Allow helpful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So I do feel that when it comes to work, Cancer, when it comes to the person you're finding yourself connecting with at this moment, there definitely is a need here to trust. And so I feel that this month, Cancer, if you cannot trust this person and you will not be together very long. It's that simple. That's all I have for you, amazing Cancers. See you next video. Love you guys. Take care, okay? Bye-bye.